This video is going to be a little bit different from what I'm going to be posting, obviously, but I'm going to be trying to explain how I draw in this style, like to the best of my abilities, of course. All right, step one is change the background layer to black. So I'm going to be drawing the gun devil, so just get references, put them on your monitor, use the reference tab. I know Procreate has a reference tab. I bet every drawing app has a reference tab. I don't know where to tell you, of course, but it's there. Now I just start by really roughly kind of just drawing it, just drawing the whole entire thing as a sketch form. You don't need to go into too much detail as you'll do that when you shade later. So just get the whole idea out first. Don't be perfectionist. It's pretty simple. Don't overthink it. Now, as you could tell, I flip my drawing and rotate it a lot. That's because I'm more comfortable at different angles. It's that simple. Same with you. You just flip it around, draw different angles. You don't gotta stick out one angle the whole time. Helps a lot. Now for the next section, this is where you start like doing rough coloring. So I use a brush called Wella Sketch Brush. It's like has this really nice texture. It looks like charcoal-esque. It's really nice. I'll link it in the description. It's amazing for stuff like this. Yeah, that was me raging. I don't think I've ever raged the art before, but just don't jump the gun. I just started with something huge. I shouldn't have shaded the whole barrel of the gun first, so just don't jump the gun, literally, because I'm drawing the gun devil, you get it? Start with smaller stuff. Do smaller sections. Don't try to do the whole thing at once. Now on top of the really rough sketch you did, you're just going to add white on the side that faces the light. Your opacity bar is going to be your best friend for this part. The lower your opacity is, the more it appears like it's darker. It's more black. The higher it is, the more white it is. It's really simple. You don't need to touch any other colors. So the gun devil has all these heads in his chest. I don't know what they are. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But what I'm doing is I'm going to draw heads of different variety. Then I'm going to copy and paste them on top of each other to make it look like a hella detailed group of heads. A lot easier than just manually drawing a whole bunch of heads. Now the heads are all one color, so there's really not much depth. So I am going to outline a top layer of the heads and then overlay that on top of the other heads. Therefore they stick out. It looks like there's a little bit more depth. Alright, now I'm going to go to the top left adjustments on Procreate. You go to gradient map. And you're going to choose something really bright so that you can see it over all the white. So you just don't choose white. So I chose red, changed the black to red. Bam, that's it. Then you just copy and paste it on itself over and over until it shows up. Now you just go back through erasing whatever you did. So for my example, it's just going to be ribs. So I'm following my sketch and I'm going to be erasing the head layer so you can see the ribs coming up over all the heads. Now once you're done, change the line work back to white, drop the opacity to where you can barely see it, and then you're going to take whatever brush you're using. I'm using Wella Sketch Brush because it's amazing, I like the texture. Then you're going to start drawing multiple black layers on the side the light doesn't touch to create that depth. For the background, I'm going to place the death list from the manga of the Gun Devil. I'm going to erase everything else except the text. Now we're going to move on to the cream of the crop, the background. So what you need to do is you need to turn off the background layer. Then you need to outline your whole object, whatever you drew, and then you're going to fill it with black. So it'll overlay on top of the background in the back. I'm going to toggle the background image right back on. And there you go. It's behind the object or the character, whatever you drew. Looks amazing. Now for the background, it's really just personal touch. I ended up turning the black background back on. I lowered the opacity of the text, making it appear more gray. I had a chromatic aberration around Mr. Gun Devil, because I just like the effect of it. It looks really nice. And then I added another halftone glitchy chromatic aberration that made it pop. There you go. Well, I hope some of this information was useful. Maybe the whole process. I've never really explained this to anybody before. It's just my own little style. I really hope you enjoyed though.